acredito. Mas
Pardon me. You're not the counselor. Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Counselor Jirik. Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing. She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of the Eastern Gate. But she never returned to her manor, so I came to look for her. Please, find her.
Someone! Anyone! Help me! I refused to believe, but Farrell, Leviticus, they were right. I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others, the counselors. Leofic's secret, it will be the death of us all!
Counselor Jirik! Damn it. Looks like we were both too late. It's just like I expected when we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. I hate being right when somebody dies. Glad to see you made it here, by the way. Did you happen to see who killed her? The mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Just like Farrell Lupus. Remember I said I was going to find Leviticus? Well, I did. And turns out, he's the head of the city's Chamber of Legates. I just wish another person hadn't died because of this damn secret. The secret of the Longhouse Emperors. It has something to do with the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but that's all we know so far. Remember, I was working for Farrell Lupus. He sent me to find that strange tome. Right, and we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. Farrell's too. The one that suggested they all knew something about the ambitions. Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right. Let me have your map. This is where Counselors Valeria and Sophis were last time I checked. Go warn them. Convince them the threat is real. Then meet me at Counselor Jirik's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something more about this secret. I'll get the city guards to come and gather the counselor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Counselor Jirik's manor. When you're done checking on Counselor Valeria and Counselor Sophis, meet me there.
E taberneiro.
E aí, meu?
Boa noite a todos, taberneiro.
Ah, meu, eu entrei numa... Olha, tu tá vendo ali a live?
Não abri aqui ainda.
Meu, abre aí, acabei entrando numa dungeon pública cheia de gente, cara, e agora eu não posso sair.
Ah, que legal.
Sério, olha ali, meu, é muito a fuder.
O computador não é. Taberna. Ah, tá fazendo na taberna, não. Tá, tem que me ensinar aí a abrir esse negócio pra eu streamar
Ah,
esse
meu, a
bagulho.
gente faz uma call, que nem eu fiz com a Michelle, rapidinho. A gente
Ah,
mostra.
tem uma galera aí, todos os caras do mal.
Tá cheio de gente aqui, meu.
Entrou numa pública?
Entrei numa dungeon pública, só que eu não sabia que era uma dungeon pública, entendeu?
É bonito esse jogo, mano.
Minha ult tá pronta.
Demora muito essas paradas aí?
Cara, eu não sei, meu. Acho que não, tá fácil, porque os caras são fortes aqui.
Eu vou jogar bem pouquinho, né, meu? Não sei se líder, só dá uma...
Vou jogar muito pouco?
Ah, vou jogar só uma missãozinha.
Ah, não, meu.
Ah, não dá, meu.
Ah, eu sei que não, eu sei.
3 dias que eu não durmo direito, 3.
Ah, eu não entendo. Mas eu acho que eu vou ficar por aqui, então.
Ah, fica aí, fica aí.
Mas fica na taberna aí, né, cara? Matei os magros aqui. Joguinho é tri, meu.
Preciso comprar uma câmera bonita pra eu streamar.
Cara, olha o chefão, meu. É um dragão, cara. Olha ali, cara.
Little drag.
Opa, veio outro dragão.
Tá mais pra um demônio do que um dragão.
É, né? Ah, vou morrer, certo.
Talvez seja um demônio dragão. Ah, esse jogo é muito doido, meu.
Voltei. Opa, poxa.
Tá morrendo. Morreu.
Pô, veio 11 de ouro no dragão. Aí é sacanagem, né? Achei que ia vir altos itens e tal. Ah, o Rafa tava molengaço hoje, cara.
É.
Uhum.
O Noah, quando a gente chegou do médico aqui, tava mal, velho. Meu, pá, tava jojado. Eu vou jogar até um Assassin's Creed, então.
Pô. Opa, mais dragão.
Eu faço uma missãozinha aqui, vazo fora. Eu quero terminar aquela série lá do Street 2.
Ah, é bem boa, cara.
É.
Eu curti.
E tu chegou a ver se a gente consegue streamar todos ao mesmo tempo e jogar junto ou não?
Não, streamar ao mesmo tempo não. É só um
Não.
que faz live, entendeu? A não ser que tu
daí
faça
um
no...
streama.
Isso.
Entendi.
E
O
a...
streamer pode. Tá. Não, daí cada um faz no outro canal, daí tu
Se
consegue
tu
meio que
quiser,
integrar
sim.
eles.
É. Mas, por exemplo, eu não preciso fazer no meu canal. Eu posso só deixar minha câmera ali e a Michelle fazendo live, por exemplo.
Aham.
Claro que se a gente fizer isso, eu vou fazer no meu canal junto, mas quem for ver a taberna vai ver o gameplay de quem tá fazendo aquela live, sabe?
Sim, faz sentido.
O que é isso aqui? Será que tem que esperar algum boss? A galera tá aqui.
Pilho. A gente montar uma programação. A gente tem que montar uma programação bacana.
É, mas aí o cara tem que se dedicar, né, meu? Não adianta o cara, por exemplo, hoje tu tá podre,
mas-
né? Tu não iria fazer se
Não,
fosse
mas
teu
daí
dia,
se a
né?
gente tem um compromisso, é o compromisso, né? Eu me comprometo. Por enquanto eu ainda posso me comprometer estando em casa, né?
Porque a ideia é justamente fazer um canal colaborativo, justamente isso, sabe? É tu fazer
Sim,
menos
porque daí.
vezes, mas deixar o canal com quase todo dia com live, entendeu? Mas com pessoas diferentes.
Ah, aí dá
Mas
pra
tu
botar a
tinha uma câmera,
programação.
tu não tinha, meu, uma câmera?
Eu tenho uma câmera, mas ela é muito fraquinha.
Mas e tem.
Ela me deixa mais feio que o normal.
Mas então faz sem câmera.
Ah, podemos começar sem câmera, sem problema, né?
Vou comprar câmera só pra isso, sabe? Cara, eu acho que eu tenho que sair da parada aqui.
Ah, tô longe pra caralho do bagulho, mano.
Vou
Como
sair.
é que é o
Foda-se.
esquema, mano? Vai sair do jogo?
Não, sair da dungeon aqui. Eu não
Tá muito
entendi como é que.
foda.
Não, acabou e acho que tinha que só sair mesmo.
O que é essa
Sair.
parada, meu? Ah, é aqui na ponta? Caraca. Viajar pra cá?
Ah, eu tenho que. Entendi.
Pô, não vamos despilhar no Far Cry ali, meu.
Ah, cara, tudo bem é que eu quero jogar por mais de meia hora, entendeu? Aí eu saio desse jogo que eu
Sim,
tô engrenado, entro no Far Cry, daí jogo um
sim,
pouquinho.
sim, sim. Eu tô dizendo pra gente não despilhar.
Não,
O
não
jogo é
vou.
muito bom.
Depois tem outro Far Cry ainda, né?
Aham. Uns bichos aqui.
Eu não consigo nem pegar a missão mais porque a minha lista de missões está lotada. Então eu tenho que
É.
completar algumas pra.
Ah, tem um capitão ali.
We weren't expecting visitor. Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps? Danger? What are you
Vai ficar
talking about?
brincando de subir e
Does
descer,
this
mano.
have something to do with that letter? Captain Rianne? My husband...
Hahaha, matei o arrombado. Matei outro arrombado. Ô, só no escondidinho. Hahaha. Matei mais um. Falta só um caboclo.
Eu só quero uma loja pra vender meus itens, cara.
Matei tudo.
What's taking you so
Morram
long?
todos,
They should...
seus vermes malditos.
Balin! No! Oh, baby.
You know,
A parte que eu já fiz
Cachorro,
com
tu vai
outro boneco.
querer me atacar, dog?
Tá, eu vou tentar encontrar alguma coisa na cidade aqui. Não. Tem loja aqui, né? Eu quero uma.
Sabe dizer se o Assassin's Creed o último é cooperativo ou não?
Acho que não, Fábio.
É, né?
Weaponsmith, não conheço o Weaponsmith. Ah, aqui ó. Loading.
Vou só entregar essa missão aí, então.
Cara, eu vou ficar por 1 hora aqui só, eu acho. E Deus,
Até às
sabe?
10?
Daqui a pouco a Ari também já libera ali do Rafa.
Ah, eu tô meio podre de cansado hoje. Tinha mais coisa pra fazer, não consegui fazer. Acabei gastando tempão levando o neném no médico.
Ah, eu consegui resolver várias coisas de trabalho hoje. É bom.
Ah, eu fiz várias coisas. Eu fiz 4 reuniões hoje.
Alguma da Libertas?
Não, nenhuma da Libertas.
Nós já fechamos, viu, cara? Tu viu meu e-mail? Com os dados?
Vi, mas eu não consegui fazer ele hoje. Amanhã de manhã eu vou fazer. Aí eu vou
Liberado.
mandar pra assinatura. Eu tenho que cobrar a assinatura da Jussara lá, vou ter que ligar pra ela amanhã.
Esse também é nosso, né? Que fechou. Show. Show demais. Por que eu entro nessa fortaleza? Será que dá pra entrar aqui? Ah, dá. Leon. Ah, muitas lojas, muitas lojas. Mas eu quero um bagulho de... Eu já tô aqui dentro. Já. Quero um blacksmith. Eu acho que é aqui. Eu acho que é aqui. Eita, tem uma galera aqui. Aqui é o Weaponsmith. Woodworking, woodworking. Aqui, blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Ah, cara, a Manu fez uma entrevista essa semana. Pá. Precisamos que ela passe.
Ué? Ah. Por que eu não consigo refinar? Ah, eu acho que eu não posso refinar isso aqui. Ah, meu. Oh. Fazer o trait. Construct. Ah, o meu, que se foda todo mundo. Eu não ia fazer isso, mas eu vou fazer, sabia?
Porra,
Ah,
todos
que
os
saco,
verbos.
cara. Que saco. Miscellaneous. Materials, eu não gosto de vender materiais, cara.
Não gosto do quê?
Não gosto de vender materiais, mas eu vou vender.
Ah, o meu irmão. Brasidas, não, não vai, Brasidas. Morreu já.
Information.
Ah, ele tem a espada de Leônidas, caralho.
Boa. Tem umas armas legais aqui, mas eu vou desmanchar tudo. Deixar isso aqui. Search, armadura, vamos.
Ô arrombado, tu tá pensando que... Ô merda, como é que eu tiro essa defesa dele?
E aí, se eu quiser criar, tenho traits, precise. Olha aí.
Tá brincando que eu não vou conseguir já.
Olha aí, cara.
Oi. Já vou lá.
Fechou.
Só vou terminar aqui.
Fica aí, Fábio. Você tem que ir, né, cara? Eu sei disso. Eu sei disso, tá?
Aí agora eu mato meu irmão ou eu deixo ele viver?
Ah, mata, né?
Eu prometi pra minha mãe que eu não ia matar.
Seu fraco.
Cumprir a promessa é a única coisa que eu posso garantir, né? Eu já mato inocentes.
Want to prove yourself?
If you have opinions about
E aí eu te pergunto,
I
o teu irmão
could
é
try
inocente ou não é? Hein, amigão?
Hã?
Teu irmão é inocente?
Mais ou menos.
Então mata.
Tragic what the three banners wore.
Materials. Vamos depositar os materiais. O que eu tenho de materiais aqui? Caralho.
Axes and armor may earn you a
What elves accuse me of snobbery because I shirk some of our customs? Ridiculous.
Aonde que eu...
Let me apologize for my...
Ah, yes. I love this.
Have a care where you...
Tá aí, Fábio.
Pô, eu tava vendo aqui a história.
Oh, merda.
Pô, deixa eu arrebentar, ó, arrombado. Toma, matei.
Layowing's nice, sure.
Gente do céu. Como tem coisa esse jogo, cara.
Keep your weapons shut and close.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify.
Bom, vamos pra missão.
Descobri mais um cultista.
Ah, esse aí tem os cultistas, né?
Aham. O fantasma controla os dois lados da guerra. Esse aqui é o fantasma.
Ô, coisa séria, meu.
Então tá, meu. Vou sair aqui.
Meu, se cuida, chá.
Ah, pera aí que eu não posso salvar aqui. Vou sair dessa prisão.
Se cuida aí.
Aham. Amanhã se falamos.
Já já o Nota também. Vai ver. Rapidão.
Ah, eu acho que amanhã ele já vai estar bem melhor, velho. Ah, tá louco. Então tá. Boa noite aí pra todo
Falou.
mundo que tá na live.
Obrigado.
Vou deixar aqui. Vou deixar ligado aqui.
Tá bom. Obrigado.
Depois eu saio.
Stay alert. I have it on good authority. Step back and state your business. I was beginning to... Lupus, the ambitions? Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial...
over here! I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me, did you warn the counselors like I asked? Sophus is dead? Damn! Was it the Dark Brotherhood? What am I saying? Of course it was! I've torn this place apart, but so far I haven't found anything related to Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Maybe you can spot something I missed. I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job! Counselor Jirik's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find... hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... So, what did you find? Let me see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions. I'm almost certain of it. And Counselor Leviticus knows my brother. We talked about him a bit when I arrived. If there isn't a qualified scribe nearby, I can send for my brother. Let's go to Leowyn Castle and talk to Leviticus. I can't help feeling that once we solve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors, we'll know how to stop the Dark Brotherhood from murdering any more of the counselors. I'll see...
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Counselor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find definitive proof that the Dark Brotherhood is our culprit? That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Everly uncover any other information? It appears that Counselor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Everly can head in and talk to the Counselor.
Captain Rian and the Ivory You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Everly Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. I'm listening. Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Faro Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this? Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list. Eivor, Valeria, Itinia, and Vandacia. Very good. I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Counselor Eivor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin. Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Counselor Eivor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort. Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Pharaoh Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right. I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Evely Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group. Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal? Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion. The Longhouse Emperors were Reachmen, who seized control of the Empire and ruled for some 40 years. Dukarach the Black Drake founded the ruling house. Morikar ascended to the throne after his father's death, and his son Leovic followed him. Leovic made a mistake. When he decided to declare Daedra worship as the law of the land, Duke Varen Aquilario objected. He led a rebellion and personally dispatched Leovic in the Imperial throne room. Thus ended the Longhouse Emperor's reign. Unfortunately, no. Varen disappeared a few years later and the Empire collapsed. Now the so-called alliances are fighting over the scraps and Tamriel is in shambles. We're doing all we can just to keep Blackwood safe and secure. Eivor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter of warning from Pharaoh Lupus, she sent word to me, told me she was going to the fort, that the soldiers would protect her. I fear she is badly mistaken. Only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin can bypass the fort's defenses with relative ease. Eivor would be better off here in the castle. Go and bring her back.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there. Look, Councillor Leviticus and Captain Rianne sent me. I need to see Councillor Eibor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Councillor her meal.
Councillor Eibor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed. Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rianne must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Councillor Eibor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed. All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Councillor Eibor's safety is now in your hands. Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the Councillor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off. The Councillor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the watchtower, and assigned a couple of brigadines to guard her.
Oh no! Where's the servant? The Dark Brotherhood's calling card. Of course they tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions. Eibor's meal is still warm, but what happened to the servant that delivered it? We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Eibor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now. See that rope hanging from the top of the tower? Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant, something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages? Maybe, but everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war, if that's even what the ambitions are. Damn it, we're loosing arrows in the dark here. Let's tell Commander Orton about Eibor.
So, will Counselor Eibor be returning with you to Leowyn? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order? Murdered? Gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower. Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais? Is she involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My brigandines never left their post. Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly try to find Talais. Start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
Your sister is fine. This one is...
Talais the servant. She brought the Counselor her meal, but never exited the tower. Yet the Counselor is dead and Talais is missing. All right.
That all the time. Pleasant days, visitors. How can this one assist you? Ah, Talais. She worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes. Counselor Eibor sprinkles them on every dish. I told her they are in the pantry, but you need the key from the kitchen to unlock the door.
All right, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Talais' job. Another new face in the fort? First Counselor Eibor, now you and that cute wood elf. Look, I'd love to chat, but Talais has wandered off and left me to handle her chores. She took the Counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Eibor's a little old, but maybe Talais decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Eibor reeks of fear. Maybe Talais finds that attractive. Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear she's been burning papers. Documents of some kind. She's scared out of her wits, if you ask me.
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba asks that you do not distract them overly long, as they are already naturally lazy. What is it that you need? That young woman. She has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry key with her when she went. It is no longer hanging on its hook. That is a clear violation of the kitchen rules. A clear violation. The pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building. Talais mumbled something about how the Counselor loves hot root flakes, grabbed the key and the tray of food and went off. This one hasn't seen.
Before we check the pantry, let's talk. So, what did we learn? Counselor Eibor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Talais visited the pantry before heading to the watchtower. Couldn't hurt. And every mystery novel I ever read taught me you should always follow up on every clue, even the ones that seem insignificant. Let's check the pantry and see if she was looking for more than hot root flakes down there. They murdered Talaise too? Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder... Oh no. We need to talk about this. All right, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Talaise down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever, but they didn't have to kill her. No, not from what I've read anyway. I thought they only killed those whose names appeared on their contracts. I can't imagine anyone asked them to kill a poor servant. Yes, but we still need to check on Councillor Valeria. And someone needs to go to Gideon and make sure that Councillor Van Dacia is all right. Can I leave those tasks to you? I want to return to Leowyn and consult with Councillor Leviticus. Oh, good point. Before you head out, report to Commander Orton. Tell him what happened to Talaise, and how we think the assassin slipped into the watchtower undetected. His brigadines need to be able to recognize an imposter when they see one. After you report to the commander, make contact with Councillors Valeria and Van Dacia. Valeria went to Tidewater Cave to get her records, and Van Dacia works in the Gideon courthouse. Cracked acorns! I suddenly had the weirdest feeling come over me. Yes. No, I don't know. We were talking about the councillors, Valeria and Van Dacia. Suddenly I had a premonition. It was brief and disturbing and mildly unpleasant, like the dreams I've been having. But this is the first time while I was awake. Remember I told you about that strange book I found? The one with the Daedric writing that I can't read? I've been having bad dreams since I found it, and the dreams are becoming more frequent. This time it happened right while we were talking. It was just a flash, but it was accompanied by a feeling. I felt a sense of overwhelming evil, all tied up in the figure I saw in my mind. Like someone held a portrait in front of my face for just a moment and then pulled it away. It was one of the Waking Flame cultists, I think. Someone powerful, in command. A dark silhouette wrapped in a cloak. I'll never forget the feeling it invoked. It was like a wave of hopelessness. We can deal with this later.
Well?
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Did you find the missing servant? Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send someone to tend to her body. Gods, what a day this has been.
I was attacked in the streets of our fair city, Keshu. I demand you deal with the criminal post-haste.
Your guards did their job, Counselor Vandacia. The prisoner is secure.
And what's this? More assassins? Explain yourself immediately! One attempt on my life today is more than enough. If you're another one of those Dark Brotherhood bastards, I assure you, you won't find either myself or Governor Keshu to be easy prey. Warn me? As always, Leviticus offers too little and too late. I received the letter, same as the other counselors. My personal guard took the threat seriously, and we captured the assassin in the act. But what of my esteemed colleagues? Are they safe? Dead? All three of them? This is unimaginable. Pharaoh Lupus's letter suggested the Longhouse Emperors left behind a secret that would prove to be a threat. But I thought he was just being melodramatic. Has Leviticus determined what this is about? Four ambitions. Never heard of them. How could something I know nothing about make me a target of the Dark Brotherhood? It's got to be a mistake. You must question the prisoner. Get him to confess and reveal the truth of this sordid affair. Governor Keshu locked the prisoner in the holding cell in the courthouse basement. Question the villain, and find out why the Dark Brotherhood is trying to wipe out anyone who was part of the Imperial Elder Council. I'll head for Leowin afterward. I wish there was something I could tell you. The letter I received suggested that some old council business was the cause of all this. Why the Dark Brotherhood would be interested in such menial affairs, I'm not sure. I'm completely baffled. As I said, I never heard the term. The Longhouse Emperors were enamored of secrets and code words, though. Perhaps I encountered it, but it was called something else. If you think it might be important, ask the assassin when you interrogate him. I'm not sure how relevant my ancient history is, but I was appointed to the Elder Council by Emperor Durkaruch himself. I helped guide the Empire through most of the reign of the Longhouse Emperors. Sadly, my role in guiding the Empire often put me at odds with the Emperors. I was rarely privy to their secrets. I'm afraid I can't shed any light on that particular mystery. Keshu the Black Fin. War hero, progressive Argonian, and governor of our fair city of Gideon. I serve as an advisor and bureaucrat. Nothing more. I have deep roots in Gideon, so I try to do my part to keep the wheels of government turning. My personal guard is dedicated and well-trained. Not to mention lucky. I was nearing the courthouse when the assassins sprang from the shadows. My guards reacted instantly and overpowered the villain. We brought them here, and Keshu locked them away.
cell door is open. What happened here?
Poured something on the lock. Hit me. And escaped.
Some sort of acid ate right through the lock. Look, there's more of it on the floor.
He ran that way, toward the old ruins.
He almost knocked me over. How rude.
He attacked this legionnaire and ran into the ruins of the old city.
You're persistent, I'll give you that. All right, let's chat. Do you make it a habit to read other people's mail? That letter is personal and private, full of sensitive information. Well, aren't you a fast reader? If you chased after me because of something Council Van Dacia told you, well, he lied. If the Dark Brotherhood sets out to kill you, you're dead. We don't make mistakes. We don't fail. Not ever. I haven't killed anyone. Not recently, anyway. And if you're talking about our calling card, anyone can dip their palm in black ink and slap it on a sheet of parchment. Look, we received no contracts. I'm here on different business entirely. Good question. If you figure it out, let me know. I certainly owe someone for the bruises the Councilor's guards gave me. Now, as much fun as this has been, I really do need to get back to my daring escape. Best of luck with your mystery. Tempting, but no. I detest so-called places of justice. So, the mercenary from Leowin has returned. Tell me, were you able to capture the assassin? Or perhaps you killed him in battle once you caught up to him? I am eager to hear the news. Allow me to peruse the document, if you will. Proof positive that the Dark Brotherhood is in Blackwood. We must find this sanctuary and destroy it. What did you expect? Such lies fall from his lips like rain from the sky on a stormy day. Villains never freely admit their guilt. The evidence is right here in this letter. Meet me in Leowin and we'll share this information with Leviticus. What? Oh, my personal guard are nearby and these legionnaires are sufficient. You need not be concerned. As for Keshu, she had business to attend to. Gideon business. I saw no reason to distract her from her regular duties.
Boa noite, Fabinho. Obrigado. Até amanhã. Oi, amor. Valeu. É, tá 81 graus. Já vou acabar aqui.
Yeah!